Thank you so much. Now it is 8:09 as people gather in Glendale to honor Charlie Kirk's memorial. We want to forward this story as we now focus the case against the man police say killed him.
Yeah, Tyler Robinson was arrested 2 days after the shooting, and last week he was formally charged with Kirk's murder. So Josh Kolsrud is a criminal defense attorney and has a look at where this case goes from here. We know that he is already facing 7 charges, including several charges right now. Where do things stand right now?
Well, last week, the county attorney for Washington County in Utah came out with a 7-count indictment charging Mr. Robinson with aggravated murder, which carries the death penalty, with unlawful discharge of a firearm that led to an injury, which is the equivalent of our aggravated assault, as well as 2 counts of witness tampering, where he allegedly told his partner to delete the text messages that he had sent him, the incriminating text messages, and also told his partner to not cooperate with the police. There's also 2 counts of obstruction of justice, where he is accused of hiding the firearm that was allegedly used in the assassination, as well as taking off and destroying his clothes. And then finally, he committed the assault, allegedly, of course, in front of a minor child.
So we've got 7 state charges. How does it work as far as federal charges, and do those usually come a little bit later? So
in this case, because the assassination was of a public figure for political reasons, it triggers the Patriot Act. And what that means is that the conspiracy statutes become much more broad, and anybody that was talking to or communicating with Mr. Robinson during this period of time on Discord or some type of text messages, even with a smiley face emoji, providing material support, is likely going to be under the microscope and could get federal charges. Now, we have seen parallel prosecutions in the past, in particular here in Arizona, when Judge John Roll was assassinated in Tucson. If you remember, the Pinal County Attorney's Office charged the assassin in that case with first-degree murder, and there was also a parallel federal investigation that went along right with that.
You know, when it comes to the messages sent on Discord, we know that the FBI was looking at so many people allegedly a part of that. When it comes to the contact or the information that was exchanged on those allegedly, could those people who were in that Discord also be looked at and charged?
Yeah, so the way that the statute works, especially when the Patriot Act has been triggered, is that anybody providing what they call material support for a terrorist act, and that could be someone saying, I promise to publish your manifesto, or, I hope that everything is okay. I hope they don't find you. Even if you just say simple things like that, you could be charged. But they're also looking at people that may be saying, well, I'll give you $20 for a box of ammo, or something like that, where you're enabling the terrorist act. So yes, so right now there are approximately, this is according to reports, at least 20 people on the Discord server that are under investigation, including Mr. Robinson's partner, who he was communicating with during and after the assassination.
So obviously this happened a week and a half ago, and it took law enforcement, 36 hours or 40 hours or so to catch this man. But a trial sometimes, it seems like, take forever and ever to get to. Do you think there could be some legal challenges in this case, and when do you anticipate a trial actually happening?
Great question. So yes, there are going to be legal challenges, and I'll tell you, I was really surprised that the county attorney for Washington County read the entire probable cause statement on the air, because prosecutors are not supposed to try their cases in the media. And what that means is, I expect that the defense attorney, who is going to be appointed soon, or maybe they already have, is going to ask for a change of venue. They're going to say, look, the potential jury pool in St. George, Utah is so tainted now because of what the county attorney did and said on the air, that we want this case to be removed to Salt Lake City, for example, where the jury pool is going to be much more diverse politically, and they may get a friendlier jury pool. And there's also another issue that I kind of saw where, there are reports that Mr. Robinson spoke to a pastor before he turned himself in, that his father called a religious figure for him to talk to, and if that's true, if Mr. Robinson gave his confession to a religious figure, there may be a privilege. So like, you know, I'm a lawyer, and when a client talks to me about what's going on in his case, I cannot be compelled to testify against what my client told me. And clergymen and clergywomen have the same privilege, where if they're confessing, that statement, if it's done for religious purposes, doesn't come in. So here, we know that Mr. Robinson didn't talk to law enforcement, and so if he only confessed to the pastor and then presumably to his partner, the case may not be as simple as it seems.
Wow, so definitely a lot of questions to be answered here. We'll keep our eye on things and keep bringing you back for more insights.
Definitely.
Josh, always appreciate your time
Thank you.
and perspective. Thank you for that.